Hey everybody, so today's Monday. That means it's time for family movie night, and this week we're starting our celebration of Christmas for family movie night. We're talking about a Hallmark Christmas movie, which of course is my cup of tea, is what I cover over at Hallmarky's podcast. In fact, we cover all of the new Christmas movies that we can over there, and we have an extremely busy week this week at Hallmarky's podcast, so you definitely want to go over there and check it out. Got tons of interviews and coverage because we had the busy Thanksgiving weekend that we're now covering this week. So definitely want to make sure that you check out the Hallmarkies podcast. Today we're looking at a film from 2017, and it was one of the first films that we gave a perfect score to at Hallmarkies podcast, meaning we really enjoyed it. And it is Miss Christmas, and Miss Christmas stars Brooke D'Orsay and Mark Lucas, and it is just a charming Hallmark movie. Brooke D'Orsay is really good in these movies. She's had a bad stretch of movies since this one came out. She's rarely the problem. She's just been getting not some great scripts lately. This and How to Fall in Love are definitely the best movies that she's ever made for Hallmark. And she is just so good at playing bubbly and sweet. And so that makes her a good fit for Hallmark Channel. So in this movie, she plays Holly, and she is in charge of finding the big Radcliffe tree for the main, I guess, square in Chicago, kind of like the Rockefeller tree in New York. And she has just really struggled. They had a tree, but then it fell through. And she finds this letter from this young boy that is submitting their tree and telling her about his dad. And so she goes out to see this tree, and she's in charge of going to get it. And it turns out that this was a special tree. It was planted by the man's wife who's passed away. And so he naturally doesn't want to give up the tree. And Mark Lucas is still dealing with a lot of grief. And they have some really lovely scenes that they're talking together, and where he is just being so sweet and so vulnerable. And I just think that Mark Lucas is very charming in this movie. He is sweet and tenderhearted and a good listener and just very swoon worthy. So I think that anybody who likes Mark Lucas or likes Hallmark movies will enjoy this movie. They have such great chemistry between the two of them. You really feel it at the end, the sort of the compromise that they come to, which was really lovely and worked for me. And this movie has tons of Christmas. It's got your cookie baking and your tree decorating, and of course she's looking for a tree. I also appreciate the fact they didn't make her being dedicated to her job. It seemed like to be a bad thing, and her associates, her boss, and her friend were reasonable. And a lot of times you get these ice queen of businesses, which I hate. But Fiona Vroom I particularly liked in this film, and the scene where they are decorating her tree, and she talks about how much the relationship with Mark Lucas. That whole scene is really lovely, and I just think they have a very nice sisterhood between Fiona Vroom and Brooke D'Orsay in this movie. And it's just a really good Hallmark movie, one of my favorites. And so, yeah, let me know if you've seen this. What do you think of it? Is it a Hallmark movie that you enjoy? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. And make sure to check out Hallmarky's podcast. Got lots of fun stuff going on over there. Don't want you to miss it. And please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate that so much. I'm going to have a huge Christmas movie recap going on this Thursday, so you don't want to miss that, because it's going to have so many movies that I'm covering. So please take a look at that and all of my Christmas content, and let me know what you've been watching. If you caught up on any of the Hallmark movies from this season, I'd love to hear what you think. And please check out the Patreon group. Would really appreciate that support. We also have the merch store, which has tons of festive and Hallmark in. It has tons of festive designs that you will really enjoy and more. So thanks so much, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye.